It's Asia coming to you with another video, and today we are talking about mindfulness and mindfulness tips for moms. So before we even start, what is mindfulness? So mindfulness, a simple way to think of it is being aware and being present in that moment, taking into account how you're feeling, what you're seeing, what's surrounding you, but letting there be no judgment, whether it's right, wrong, needing to go away, needing to stay. Mindfulness is really focusing on what is happening here, now, and that's how I want you to think of it. A lot of times as moms, we are juggling so many things and we are really on autopilot. Whether that means while we're washing dishes, packing lunches, whether that means getting ready ourselves, we're constantly juggling 100 things, whether that's physically, most of the time that's physically and that's mentally. We may be cooking dinner, helping someone with homework, also thinking about what needs to happen, what's going on. I need to get this at the store tomorrow because I'm out of this. There's so many things that we carry as mothers. So for this video, here are a couple tips that I want to share with you in ways that you can bring yourself back into the present moment, even if it's just for 2 minutes, 5 minutes, and also a way to get your kids involved. So hopefully these help. All right, mamas, so you know where I am, where most of us spend a lot of our day in the car, whether that means drop off, pick up, taking them to and from different activities. We spend a lot of time in the car. And P.S., do not be alarmed. I am being safe. I'm actually about to pull into the house. But while we're on the subject of being mindful and creating calm for ourselves, as a mom, the biggest thing is doing it in a space where, you know, this time already exists. I don't have another 20 minutes to carve out or give to anything else. Let's be realistic. But I can take things that I do on a daily basis, like being in this car all the time, to practice mindfulness. Okay, so when I say practice mindfulness, what do you mean? How am I practicing mindfulness in the car? Well, one thing you can do is really take into account being present. So when you're driving versus going through your laundry list of what needs to happen when you get home, what you're cooking for dinner, how much longer you have until you are late for the next event, because that also happens. Start thinking about maybe just being aware. I love listening to music, and a lot of times music can be on, but I'm not really focused on what I'm hearing. So even if you can do it one or two ways. You can take and put on your favorite song and really let that song take you, whether that's to a fun memory. What does that song make you think of? How does that song make you feel? What are you actually saying? Not just letting the music play in the background, really enjoying the song you're listening to. Another way to practice mindfulness while you're sitting in the car is as you're driving, what are you passing? What do you see? Trees? Do you see your favorite car? How many times do you see your favorite car? Are the leaves changing? Is the wind blowing? Is the sun shining? Just being aware of different things going on around you versus kind of being on autopilot will help you practice mindfulness and be present. So those are my mindfulness tips while you're hanging out in the car. So hopefully that helps. All right, guys, so you see this mindfulness tip includes the kiddos, and we are outside. This is a great way to not only reset the day before starting homework or prepping for the next day, but it's also just a nice way to be present. There's no technology. Well, for me it was, because you see I'm recording and taking video, but no technology for them. They got a little bit of time to bond, so we tossed some things, we blew some bubbles, we talked about walking on crunchy leaves, we talked about the colors we saw on the trees, we talked about the wind, and it was just a great time to be present, and I enjoyed it. I know we hate it, but it's got to get done. So 2 things I like to do if I am trying to be present in the moment, I like to find some textures, like these soft fleecy pants of Nyla's to feel. And then also looking for fun characters, like on Bubba's socks, is a great way to practice mindfulness. All right, Mama. So hopefully that helped you. You can go about your day, whether that's doing laundry, the thing that, let's be honest, we all hate, riding in the car, sitting in the car, even taking your kids along and taking a break with them. I hope that these are some fun ways that you can practice mindfulness daily in very practical ways, and it brings some presence back and brings you back into your body, back into the present moment. And have a great day, and we will see you next video.